I've got 5 brand new fragrances. Well, this is from 2020, but it's brand new to me. And we got 4 2021 releases that I've never tried, never experienced. I'm gonna do it right now on camera for you guys, let you guys know what I think about them and if you guys should check them out. Stay tuned, it's up next. Welcome back to another video. I'm Max Forti. If you love to make a great first impression, if you want to smell great, this is a great place to be. If you love what I do here, if you love me keeping you in the know, guys, be sure to drop me one of those, subscribe for more, and of course, turn on your notification bell icon so you get these videos straight into your feed. So let's get into these fragrances. I got 2 brand new from Ralph Lauren. We have Polo Sport Fresh. We have Rolf's Club. We also have Matcha from Replica, the Margiela collection. Brand new from Montale, this is Crazy in Love. Last but not least, one that caught my attention for years. It took me a while to get it. I've heard and read some great things about this one. This is Scents of Wood. This is going to be Plum and Cognac. Plum and Cognac. I'm thinking this is gonna be a banger. So let's hop right into these fragrances. I'm gonna take them out of here and we're gonna get to them one by one and let you guys know, of course, what I get out of them, if they remind me of anything, if you guys should also look into checking them out. I'm gonna start with this one here, 2021 release from Montale, niche company, Montale. When you compare both, they're owned by the same company. Monceras tend to be long-lasting, but a little bit more subtle. The Montales are a little bit stronger, more in your face. This one here, Crazy in Love, I don't know anything about it. From the looks of it, it's got a pink label, so it might be leaning more toward feminine, maybe florals, I have no idea. What comes to mind with Crazy in Love here, the name is that Beyonce song that's popping into my mind. The bottle is pink, again with the gold appointments. It is very strong. I mean, it's really already going crazy here. As you know, Montales are beasts, nuclear, whatever you want to call it, they do project. So let's get this jigma thing off, spray them up. All right, so this particular fragrance right off the bat is going to be a rose and oud combination. It's gonna smell similar to a lot of the fragrances that you might have tried already. You know, Xerjoffs or, you know, companies that have fragrances that are very loud, bold, very ambery. So let me look at the notes real quick. I'm getting rose, I'm getting amber, I'm getting a lot of spices, cinnamon, definitely florals, maybe jasmine along with that rose to amplify the oud here. The oud is very good quality, and I would wear this. I think it does lean a little more feminine. The rose is very amplified, but I would actually wear this myself. Let's look at the notes on Crazy in Love. 2021 release, Crazy in Love, is going to be saffron, wild rose, violet leaf, amber, vanilla, and brown sugar. So it leans gourmand too. It gets a little, I think on skin, it's gonna get even more gourmandy, but it's not overly sweet. It's not like syrupy sweet, but it has a very strong sweetness to it. Not so much darkness, not so much smokiness, no pungent, you know, metallic vibe here, no animalistic, you know, feel, no barnyard or, you know, nothing medicinal about this oud. This is a very refined and good oud to wear. Let's just leave it at that. This is nice. I'm giving this a 7 out of 10. Really good quality oud. Again, I would have to wear it on skin to figure out longevity, projection, all that good stuff, but it looks to be nuclear and it smells quite good. Next up, we're gonna do this one here from Margiela. This is Replica collection. It's called Matcha Meditation. From the looks of the box itself, it looks like it's gonna be obviously a tea-based scent. And with this collection, guys, you know it, you get what you read. You know, all these fragrances, you know, at the beach or at the barbers, you know, all these fragrances convey the message that they're trying to emulate by the actual bottle and the title of the actual scent. This one here, Matcha Meditation, I think it's gonna be very soothing, very smooth, very easy to wear, perhaps casual. Let's see what we get out of it. The juice is green, just like a green tea would be. Sprayers are nice on these particular bottles. I do love these collections, guys. I love the collection from Replica. I think they do a great job. Jazz Club is one of my favorites. By the Fireplace always makes top winter lists for me. This one here, very nice, very tea-based. Like right off the bat, you get this bitter green tea kind of vibe. You know, I don't know if you guys drink green tea, but if you drink green tea plain, you're gonna get that bitterness, that floral aspect about the green tea, and that's definitely present here. Very smooth, very soothing, as I predicted. Not too much going on here. I think it's gonna be more of a linear scent with lesser notes. Let's look at the note breakdown and see, but the green tea is definitely very prominent. So there's a floral vibe here, maybe like chamomile was used here, but definitely floral and green tea are the 2 notes that I'm getting the most. Let's look what we get here for notes for this one, guys. We're talking, this is actually a Maurice Roussel, Alexandra Carlin you know, work. And Maurice Roussel does a great job with lavenders, but there isn't any lavender here. There is the jasmine, there's the jasmine, matcha, orange blossom absolute, there's mandarin orange, green tea, of course, up top. We have some moss at the base with some white chocolate. I can see the creaminess here, but not sweet at all. So if you're thinking white chocolate gourmand, think again, this is gonna be more of like the cocoa butter as opposed to the white chocolate itself. You do get a creaminess here that's very soothing, but I'm telling you, up front and center, the florals and the green tea is what you're gonna get here. And I think it's gonna be a linear scent. What you get from the top is exactly what's gonna stay on skin throughout the life of this fragrance. So if you like linear scents, that the introduction is the actual fragrance that you're gonna get throughout the whole life, this is a good one to check out, especially if you like tea-based scents. For a tea-based scent, this is actually pretty good. It is a little too floral for me, so I'm gonna give this a 6 3/4 out of 10. Not huge on florals, but again, if you like florals and green tea as a note, this is one that you should definitely check out. Let's go with the two Ralph Laurens. This is Polo Sport Fresh 2021. I was very curious when I first, you know, got to know about this fragrance because I am a huge fan of the original Polo Sport from 1994. I actually wore that fragrance for many years, was the fragrance I was wearing on my first job interview, so I have a lot of memories associated with that scent. And it took them a long time, 20-something years, to come up with another flanker from that particular scent. I mean, Polo has a billion of flankers, but Sport, I think they had a Sport Extreme in 96, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, this is Polo Sport Fresh 2021. You know, I hope they kept that beautiful fruity lavender that we have with the original, adding some, you know, nice modern take to this. This is nice, guys. This is fruity, it's citrus, very invigorating. Very similar to your light blue Eau Intense from Dolce & Gabbana, you know, but fruitier. So this is aquatic, it's fruity, it's very aromatic, definitely lavender here. Let me look at the notes. This is really good, guys. I think this is a great one for the summertime, great for the spring, and you could potentially wear this signature scent as well. So we're talking iris, mandarin orange, mint, sage, marine notes, lavender, and woods. So absolutely, what they did different here from the original, they amped up the marine notes, they decreased, they knocked down that lavender that you have with the original quite a bit. What pops here is definitely that mandarin orange along with the marine notes, a little bit of an iris here to make it even more sophisticated. This is nice, guys. If it has good performance, this is a really, really good scent, one that could absolutely make top warm weather lists for me. This is gonna be an 8 out of 10 because I love this scent to begin with and I like what they did here. You know, taking that original profile and then twisting it to a more modern take, 2021 release, Polo Sport Fresh, that is. Good stuff. Next up, we have the new one here from Ralph Lauren. This is a standalone release. It's called Ralph's Club, which I know nothing about other than the stuff that I share with you on the Emporium Scents Facebook group that you guys know. Over 25,000 members, you know, always talking and sharing fragrance 24/7. So I always do like a, you know, news, you know, fragrance news. And I did talk about this a while back when I first heard about it. I was very curious. A standalone release. Sprays are great on this. You can't control. Love the little cap here. You know, on the bottle itself, it's like a little whiskey flask. Good stuff, looks very nice. The smell itself, quite nice, but a little bitter. It's different. It's definitely more mature, guys. It's gonna be this green, almost mossy vetiver that I get here in the opening, along with the lavender. So if you like barbershop fougères, you know, those type of scents, it's gonna lean more, definitely more masculine, definitely more mature. Let's look at the notes. I'm getting vetiver, like I said. I'm getting sage. There's definitely an herbal green, you know, scent profile. Very strong on this one. Let's look at the note breakdown. This is going to be, again, lavender, clary sage, Virginia cedar, and vetiver. So a very aromatic, woody-based scent. So woody aromatic at its finest. This is nice. I think this is nice for dressier occasions, you know, evening, or, you know, just a more refined event. And if you want to convey a more mature vibe about yourself, this is going to be great for the office as well. As opposed to this one, it's going to be more playful, you know, fruitier, more for day and casual wear. So good stuff, though. You know, not bad. I think I give 8 out of 10 for this one. Ralph's Club, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 as well. I like the smell a lot. You know, vetiver, cedar, I mean, those are the notes that I love. And this has it very well made and very predominant in the fragrance as well. Last but not least, guys, this is one that I was really looking forward to try. scents of wood. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the brand. I don't know if you tried anything from the brand, but Plum and Cognac 2020 release came out last year. I know nothing about this brand, meaning I've never tried anything, but from what I've read, you know, on Reddit, on Base Notes, on Fragrantica, people raved about this one, and they said, you know, this is a must-have. If you like boozy scents, if you like fruity, if you like plum, gotta try this one. So I was like, you know what? Let me pick it up. Very, very, very unique. What it reminds me, guys, it's like a heart. It reminds me like a heart of wood. I mean, the company is focusing on woods, you know, different woods, oak, you know, different roots. So it's basically pairing up a lot of the great elements that we come to love in perfumery with predominant woods. This one here, of course, Plum and Cognac. Let's take it for a test drive, guys. Nice mist here, very strong. So guys, here's the deal. You know I keep it 100 with you. When something is amazing, I let you know right off the bat. This is quality. This, right now, it's taking over the room. This is niche quality. This is refined quality. This is incredible smoky plum with the boozy cognac. This is up front and center what the fragrance is telling you what it wants to convey, which is that beautiful drenched plum. What I'm picturing here, guys, a glass of your favorite cognac, your Renaissance, your top shelf cognac with a juicy plum that's drenched in it, and you're just drinking it. It's just so opulent, so refined, so, you know, it's bringing you in. It's like sensual. It's something that I would wear for dates, for night wear. It's gonna be in the family of your tobacco vanilles, of your tobacco ouds. It's gonna be bold. It's gonna be one of those fragrances that will convey a great message. When you walk into a room and you rock in this fragrance, and if you dress the part, people are gonna turn their heads and they're gonna be like, wow, what is this person wearing? Who's this guy? Who's this person? That's the kind of fragrance I'm getting here. Let's look at the notes, guys. Plum and Cognac, we're talking Pascal Guerin. It was actually the nose behind it. And it's basically straightforward. Plum, cognac, cinnamon, vanilla, and vetiver. So picture this. Tobacco vanille amped up with this gorgeous plum and this amazing boozy facet of the cognac. Simple as that. Amazing. This to me, on scent alone, without wearing it, guys, it's a 10 out of 10. This smells amazing. This is fire. I'm so glad to have this in my collection. In fact, you know, I have a discovery kit of this brand that I'm gonna really explore and dive into it, because from what I'm getting here, guys, this is a collection that, you know, I've been sleeping on. You know, where have you been all my life? So those are the 5 fragrances, guys. Crazy in Love, again, good stuff. Floral, you know, rose and oud combination. This is going to be Replica's Matcha Meditation, again, tea, jasmine, you know, floral, tea-based scent. The 2 from Ralph Lauren, Ralph's Club, very nice, cedar, woody, green, herbal, lavender, and this one here, more of a fruity lavender, Polo Sport Fresh. Really good take, more modern take on the original from '94. And last but not least, the star of the show here, Plum and Cognac. Absolutely outstanding. Guys, let me know down in the comments, which 2021 releases have you guys tried that really blew your mind? Let me know in the comments if I missed anything on this channel that you guys want me to talk about. Even if it's not a 2021 release, any kind of fragrances that you guys would like to know about, just please comment down below, of course. Again, if you do appreciate me keeping you in the know, that's what I do here. Leave me a like, subscribe for more, touch the little bell icon so you get these videos straight into your feed. As always, guys, remember, fragrance is emotion in motion. It really boosts your confidence, helps you make memories, you know, and it's just something that we all know makes life worth living, guys. If you love fragrances, stay tuned for more. I have some big announcements coming for you guys very soon in the next few videos, so stay tuned. Something huge is coming. It's gonna be one for the books. As always, wear what truly moves you, guys. I'll see you right back here again with another one very soon. Take care.